The horrible sound of 7 people and 1 hen screaming in terror as they plummeted toward a rocky mountain was suddenly replaced by the shocked silence of 7 people and 1 hen landing with soft flumps on the ground, or on the suddenly pink and white ground. "Wait a minute," said Red as she pulled herself out of the thick, sweet, soft, sticky surface. "Is this mountain made of marshmallows?" "Not usually," came Quart's muffled reply. He landed face first, and only his feet were poking out of the soft, sweet ground. Rufaro and Anansi's dad heaved him out, and he sat there for a moment, licking his lips. "My earth magic can turn things into stone, or stone into other things," he explained. "So I just thought, what's the softest thing in the fairy tale kingdom? And I was in a little bit of panic and came up with marshmallows." "Suits me," exclaimed Jack, taking a huge bite out of the ground. "Yeah, great work, Quartz," said Red. "You saved us all. Now all we need to do is work out where the giant two-headed snow leopard—" "What?" asked Anansi. "Why on earth would we want to find—" He trailed off when he noticed that everybody was standing directly behind him. Slowly he turned around. "Giant two-headed snow leopard," he yelled. "Everyone stay very still," whispered Rufaro. "What we need is to make ourselves into small icicles," shouted Quartz exuberantly. Replied Rufaro. "I was going to say a small group, and then—" But Quartz wasn't listening. He ran toward the giant two-headed leopard and flung his arms around both of its giant necks. "Icicles!" he cried again. "Aw, who's a good boy?" "Sorry. Do you two know each other?" asked Anansi's mom. "Sure we do," said Quartz. "Icicles is my dad's pet snow leopard. I've known him since he was tiny." The happy reunion was somewhat spoiled by the arrival of around 30 huge and heavily armed troll soldiers. "Stay where you are," bellowed their leader. "Nobody move. Nobody even think about moving. Nobody even think about thinking about moving. Got it? Now, why were you flying over here? This mountain is out of bounds to humans." "Hold on a minute," protested Quartz. "They're not like the others. They rescued me. I was locked up in Tailtown until they saved me, and they were trying to help me find my family, which, I have to say, is more that can be said for you. We could have died when our balloon crashed." The trolls looked at each other uneasily and had a low, murmured conversation. "All right," said the leader. He pointed over to the torn remains of the balloon. "Bring that back to base, and you all—" He turned to face Red and the others. "On your feet. There's someone who will want to question you. "Can I ask who that is?" asked Rufaro politely. "Sure," replied the troll with a not very friendly smile. "It's our leader, Herland, and he just loves humans." Wolfie, Ella, and Rapunzel had been hanging around outside the town hall for hours now. "Well, that's just great," said Rapunzel. "Now we've lost Hansel and Gretel too. How long have they been in there? Do you think something's wrong?" Wolfie frowned. "I'm not sure, but I'm fairly sure I can smell them." He sniffed the air carefully. Yes, in this direction." He started moving toward a rusty old manhole cover. "Yes, I'm getting definite hints of candy cane mixed with a lot of sewage." He bent down to close the manhole and added, "Seriously, that smells disgusting." The cover of the drain wobbled, and Wolfie took a hurried step back as it slid out of place. "You are not going to believe what Fidge is planning," exclaimed Hansel as he poked his filthy head out of the drain. "Someone has to stop him," added Gretel, scrambling up behind him. "He's gone completely crazy." "Yeah," continued Hansel. "Your parents are the king and queen, right, Rapunzel? Sure they can do something." "But what's going on?" asked Ella. "What did you find out? And why are you coming out of a drain?" "We need to get to the palace and find Rapunzel's parents now," said Gretel. "We'll explain on the way."